A very good evening, viewers, once again, and we're all set for Plate Qualify for the last qualifier game, and it's going to be GLOBELINK WESTSTAR Shipping taking on PRIM Heights Transport. We are live from this iconic Sharjah Cricket Stadium. Well, we don't have any time to waste whatsoever, so let's head down in the middle where we have Abid for the all-important toss.
All right, there you go. We are all set for the Plate qualifiers, and it is time for the toss. And we have got the all-important personalities who matters the most for the 30th Bukhatir League S10 powered by Fan Code. To my left, it is Adil Shehzad who's leading PRIM Heights. Right in the center, we have Mr. Tehseen Javed, who's our match referee also, and Lakshman Srikumar, of course, for GLOBELINK WESTSTAR. So we are all set, and Adil will flip it in the air. Heads is the call.
It is head.
Here it is. Well done, Lakshman. What would you like to do first and why?
We'll feel first.
What are the reasons to feel first?
Looks like pretty decent wicket, and I think Dew will also come into play. So let's defend some good total.
What do you think would be a good total to chase on?
90 to 100 runs will be a good runs.
Any changes to the side before this game?
No, pretty almost same side.
Well, good luck and do well. Well, आदिल क्या करना चाहते थे और क्या करना अब चीज़ें आपके हाथ में नहीं है तो क्या प्लान होगा?
सर प्लान तो यही था कि हम बॉलिंग करें पहले, बट टॉस उन्होंने जीता वो करते हैं। डेफिनेटली हम जो है ना बैटिंग करेंगे बाद में।
डेफिनेटली देयर मस्ट बी ए प्लान। आपने सोचा होगा कि अब आप जब कि आपको पहले बैटिंग करनी पड़ रही है तो क्या समझते हैं कि अच्छा टोटल होगा जिसको आप डिफेंड भी कर पाए?
इंशाल्लाह 120 115 डिफेंड करेंगे, वो चेस करेंगे आराम से।
टीम में तब्दीलियाँ?
नो, सेम टीम है।
Do well, good luck.
Thank you, sir.
Well, that is where we are at the center of Sharjah Cricket Stadium, and the news coming in, it is GLOBELINK WESTSTAR have won the toss and they elected to bowl first.
Well, thank you very much, Abid. Let's quickly have a look at the both sides, starting off with GLOBELINK WESTSTAR, led by Lakshman Srikumar, Shanib Mohammad, Jiju Janardhan, Vishnu Sukumaran, Anish Somakaran Pillai, Basil Hamid, Gopakumar, Gopakrishna, Hari Prasad with glove work, Mohammad Ajmal, Akshay Putana Vitil, and Rishabh Karwa. And let's have a look at PRIM Heights Transport, starting off with the captain leading from the front. It's going to be Irfanullah Khatak, Rafiq Zaman, Zaman Atari, Amjad Gul, Zishan Abid behind the stumps, Mohammad Rohit, Basit Ali Khan, Babar Ghazanfar, Farid Ghulam, Adil Shehzad, and Natif Naseem. Rather, we're just seconds away from this fascinating encounter, the fourth Plate quarterfinal, and both the teams will be looking to win this game and secure a semi-final spot in this tournament. It's quite hot and humid conditions in the middle, and with no breeze whatsoever. It's going to be a very good game of cricket. And if we talk about PRIM Heights Transport, there'll be a lot of learning and experience they'll be taking from this tournament. They just managed to win one game out of the 7 games. They are a very talented side. They've got some quality players in their lineup, just that couldn't get going in this tournament. And if you look at Team GLOBELINK WESTSTAR, well, they were marginally away to secure a spot in that cup category. Won 3 games. If they would have won 4, there was a high chance of them qualifying in that cup category section. Well, this is all a new beginning and an important game for both the teams. They are playing for some pride, and this is going to be a fascinating encounter. It's going to be Babar Ghazanfar. He's been sent to open today, so that is a new role for the man on your screen. Usually we see him come down at number 4, number 5 position. Has been given a huge responsibility. Right then, that's going to be the first ball of the first innings. Oh, straight away, getting that nice shape away from right-hander. I wasn't too surprised, Lakshman Srikumar winning the toss and opting to bowl first. I think that is a good call, considering there is some purchase in the track. If you bowl in the right area, especially with the new ball, and we just saw on the previous delivery, shaping away nicely, dancing down the track, and he's got a lot of bat. What a way to open your account. He's danced down the track and belted that with some fierce power has Babar Ghazanfar. That is a counter punch. Excellent use of the feet. And that is gone towards the boundary. One bounce. So clearly we can see Babar just showing his intentions and sending a clear message to the opponents that he is going to play his shots. And that's the way to go about in a T10 format. You need to look to play those big shots. And Babar is a professional in doing that. Yeah, that was a good delivery. Utani Vitil just needs to pitch the ball up and try to extract some swing early on. We just saw on the first delivery, he did get that nice outswinger going in his favor. Just needs to make the batsman play. Or slammed away, and that's going to go for a maximum. What a massive hit that is. It wasn't a bad delivery at all. I beg your pardon, that's gone for a boundary. What a brilliant shot. Just covering the line of the stumps and heaved away towards the mid-wicket for yet another boundary. Now this is turning out to be a good start here from PRIM Transport. So the move to send Babar Ghazanfar onto a new role is paying off as of now. Or swing and a miss. There just needs to be a little careful here, Babar. Wait for those opportunities. Not try to force the issue here. These 2 overs of the power play are going to be very important for both the sides. PRIM Transport. They've got serious power hitters in their team. Rafiq Zaman is one of them. And of course, if we talk about Amjad Gul, a very explosive batter in their side. That was a much better delivery, quick single, and they will succeed in doing that. So a good over coming in for PRIM Transport after 1 for no loss. So it's going to be Gopa Kumar, Gopa Krishnan, an experienced left-arm orthodox bowler. Well, I think this is a good move here from the captain Lakshman Sri Kumar. We have seen in the tournament, in the previous games, does have the knack and does have the experience to bowl with the new ball. Firing it into the body of Babar, and a quick single will be taken. We just have to wait for the signal from the umpire. Yeah, I think he's got some bat on that. So now it's going to be the new man on strike, Zishan. Another very talented batter on your screen. Will be looking to place free-flowing shots in the power play and set the tone for his team. Lay that platform. Utilize this over to his full potential. Oh, just drifting it towards the pads once again. So Gopa Kumar, what an asset he's been for his team. Usually does pick up wickets with the new balls. He's got a deep mid-wicket in place and a long on. So the idea would be to just keep it in the line of the stumps. Oh, that was a risky shot, but he's got plenty of bat on that, and that's trickling away towards the boundary. Oh, Babar is on the move now. He's already raced to 14, and Gopa Kumar, he won't be happy with that shot. That was a very risky shot. If he would have missed that, the LBW would have come into play. Oh, once again, shuffling across the stumps, and the umpire calling it right, giving it as a wide. He's just trying to fire it into the stumps and cramping the batters for room. And Babar on the other end, clearly we can see he's just shuffling across those stumps and trying to create a shot. Just trying to play that towards mid-wicket and fine leg region. Just needs to slow down a little bit, Gopa Kumar. I think he's bowled these 3 deliveries and he's bowling a bit quicker. Just to give a little bit of flight. That's played towards the cover and will take just a single. Well, what an opportunity for Babar Ghazanfar. We haven't really seen him come at the opening position in this tournament. So a new role for this man. Until now, he's doing a fantastic job for his team. He's already raced on to 15 in no time. Zishan on the other end. We know he too is an explosive batter. Oh, missed everybody. And that's going to race away for yet another boundary. So Gopa Kumar just not getting his line right. Just firing it towards those pads and missing everybody. And another boundary. So this is turning out to be a good over. A good start here from PRIM Heights Transport. Already on 21. We're just into the second over and look at that, already 5 extras given. That is one area you need to be smart and not leak any extra runs whatsoever. Oh, once again firing it towards the leg side. Gopa Kumar just needs to fix his line here. It's rather been wayward today. Very unlike Gopa Kumar. Usually is very precise with his line and length. Just fires it into the stumps and keep varying his pace. Oh, that was a much better delivery. And somehow Zishan Abid in time getting his bat. 2 overs done and dusted, 22 for no loss. This is a very good start here from PRIM Heights Transport. They have managed to score 22 runs on the board and haven't lost a wicket yet. A good start here for aggressive intent shown by Babar. Zishan Abid on the other end, stranded, not getting much of strike as of now. We've seen on this wicket 110, 120. It's pretty much winning total from here onwards, and this is a good start. Oh, loud appeal. Well, I think the height has definitely saved Babar on that occasion. Just have a look at that. Yeah, clearly going down the leg, and also the height was an issue. But a good start by the bowler, just bowling it into the stumps. Rishabh Karwa operating from Bukhatir end. He's got a deep mid-wicket in place and also a deep long off. So they've opted to take the floating power play. This is an interesting move, and I like this aggressive approach by Team PRIM Heights Transport. They just want to continue the rhythm of the runs. Oh, slashed and slashed hard over the points fielder. No stopping that. What a magnificent hit coming in from the blade of Zishan Abid. That was so pleasing to the eye. And to talk more, we've got Abid to join us in the com box. Welcome, Abid.
Thank you very much. Yeah, certainly you said Zishan, and then I thought that Abid was for me. But what a great shot. He just got under the line of the ball and beautifully maneuvered, and knowing the fielder that was the key on that shot.
Oh, heaved away towards the mid-wicket, and he's getting another boundary here. Well, this is absolutely stunning and sensational stuff here from Zishan Abid.
Well, I think Then they have capitalized the power play, the floating power play also been taken. So you expect the aggression from these two batters, especially in the shorter format as well. But what I see here is a very smart move. They took time, they got settled, now they are going all guns blazing.
Yeah, that is very smart thinking considering they had a pretty much power play in their hands, scored 22 runs and now just continuing the rhythm. And it was Babar with the acceleration and now Zishan joining the party. Oh, that's been slashed and slashed big. That is into the stands. What a brilliant hit coming from the blade of Babar. That is simply, I beg your pardon, that is Zishan once again. Look at that, swatted towards the cover for another maximum.
Well, you don't see often anything going over the rope from the covers. When it goes, it says it all that that shot was executed brilliantly. What I like about Zishan Abid, while trying to play uppish, he's getting little lower. He's not really standing tall. He's just getting slightly down on the line of the ball so that he can get a little bit extra friction to loft the ball in the air. And that's been a brilliant hit through the covers. That's amazing to watch.
Oh, that is a very smart ball. Good comeback delivery. And that is what you need to do on this wicket. We've seen even in the previous game, if you bowl slower and bowl in the right areas, keep varying your pace, it becomes really difficult for the batter. And you made a very valid point where we saw Zishan. He just is going low and playing the short, considering the ball does tend to keep low on this wicket. So that is a smart move.
That will indeed help you out when the ball keeping low there. This time Zishan tried to play with soft hand.
Oh, what a brilliant shot. Just flicked away beautifully and completely dismissing it from his presence. And this has turned out to be a huge over. PRIM Transport on a roll after 341 for no loss. Well, this is a tremendous start here from PRIM Transport. Already raced on to 41 and they haven't lost any wicket as of now. That is exactly what they've wanted, and considering they've got so many quality and strong hitters to come after this. Comes down the track and Ajmal is a very smart operator. He saw the batter coming down the track and just fired it, banged in short and completely deceiving Babar.
Well, that's a smart bowling, knowing that you just can't be walking on the track, dancing a little early. You need to come out of your crease. There is a certain time for that. You can't announce it earlier, a day earlier, that you're coming out to play the big shot. Well, he's very experienced, Babar.
Nicely played, opened the face and good fielding. I think just that last second, I think Babar, he was trying to play on the mid wicket, but just that last second, opting to go and play towards the third man region.
Well, I like the idea from Ajmal as well. He's hitting the deck hard, so he's getting some extra bounce which change the batter's mind.
Oh, that is up in the air. Oh, that would have been a screamer. Well, I think at this level of the game, these catches should be taken as he got both the hands on it.
Yeah, he's done a wonderful job all the way around when he was running, and he covered a lot of ground, but in the end, when those elbow hitting the ground. It has just slipped out of the hands. Well, still I'll give him 9 out of 10.
Short delivery, and played down the ground, just a single. So, Abid, they've already got a very good start here, Prem Heights Transport. They've laid the platform for the batters to come after them. They just need to play smart cricket, calculative innings, not take any extraordinary risks. Wait for those bad deliveries, wait for the opportunities, and then see how much they can score from here onwards.
Well, I think Avis, right now what the GLOBELINK WESTSTARs have done is they created the pressure, because in this format, last 3 deliveries, if you don't get a boundary, you get under pressure. Just like that, Ajmal is doing a fantastic job creating that pressure, producing those dot balls, and also some chances going down as well. After 5 deliveries, it's given only 2. So this is where Prim Height needs to understand, we don't lose wicket, don't get under pressure, and we can cover it up later.
Absolutely, completely agree with you on that, Abid. Perfect delivery, just bowling in that teasing good length area, and is given away just the 3 runs. So what a brilliant first over by Ajmal. After 4, Prem Heights Transport 44 for no loss. What a terrific last over we saw. Mohammad Ajmal given away just 3 runs, where both the batters are looking comfortable. He's done a terrific job to keep them quiet in the previous over. Once again, that is a very good ball here.
Yeah, the more you don't give boundaries here, I think the idea should be from GLOBELINK is that they need to contain boundaries here. Rather, single and double will not hurt them, because it's time for the batters to score boundaries and the pressure is mounting. So you can expect a mistake any time while trying to hit big shots.
Yeah, absolutely, Abid. And considering both the batters are well settled now, they've got their eye in. That's a good ball. Once again, firing it into the stumps. And a loud appeal. Well, this looks close.
And indeed, that looks really close. Yeah, a bit of body language from the team GLOBELINK WESTSTAR Shipping says might they have got their first breakthrough.
Well, you can see they're already celebrating. That's going to be mighty close. And I think, oh, he's way short. And the first wicket has now gone, and that too in a form of a run out. So that is unfortunate for Babar Ghazamfar. He was looking dangerous, but has to depart after scoring just 16. Let's have a look once again. Trying to sweep, not getting any connection, a bit of mix-up, no coordination whatsoever. And Babar, a sorry departure for him after a good start. Will have to go scoring 16 in 15 deliveries. Prem Heights Transport 44 for 1. This is a very good move, sending in the explosive batter Amjad Gul we've seen in the previous game. Oh, he was simply outstanding. Just went berserk and was dealing with only maximums, and that is the class of this man that he possesses. So what a time to come in, Abid. Still plenty of overs to go.
He loves to hit the ball out of the park, that's for sure. And, but it's been quite that it depends on his day when he's getting those big hits out. So there is nothing stopping him.
Oh, up in the air. Oh, that could have been gone straight into the hands of the captain. Lucky escape here.
Well, you got to give credit to Anish Pillai. The way he's bowling. The platform was set by Ajmal, but then this man is capitalizing in continuously.
Flighted delivery, played. Oh, has he taken that? That would have been a stunner. But full marks for the effort.
And it was none other than the captain of WESTSTARS. Look at that. That was slightly up in the air. Diving forward, but just dropped in front. Didn't carry all the way.
Just one run in this over. Terrific. Another good delivery. So clearly we can see Anish is not trying to do anything extraordinary here. He knows there's a lot of purchase in this wicket if you bowl in the right areas. And he's utilizing it to its full potential. Just the 2 runs. That is terrific stuff. And we were just talking about Amjad Gul. He's one of those batters. He's not very consistent when it comes to run scoring, but he's one of those batters. Out of 5 games, he will win you a couple of games. He's a match winner.
Yeah, I completely agree with you. A match winner should be a right.
Short delivery, and I think there was an opportunity, and Zishan wouldn't be very pleased with the shot. So a terrific over coming in from Anish, giving away just 3 runs after 5, 46 for 1. Whether it's going to be Putana Vitil, who bowled 1 over, gave away 9 runs. Pretty decent over he bowled, and it's once again been introduced from the Sharjah Cricket Academy end. Will be bowling the 6th over. PRIM Heights Transport. They need to make a move on from here onwards. They were cruising along nicely. Oh, what a magnificent hit that is. And that's gone all the way. Simply stunning a man on a mission.
Well, that will release a lot of pressure. That's for sure. This man is keep on delivering it. This time downs down the track and goes over the covers again. This is the beauty of Zishan Abid, that he's not hesitant to go over the covers.
Width provided, and that's been slashed away with some extreme power from Zishan. So Putanavitil put under tremendous pressure here by Zishan.
That's what you need to do. You had a couple of quiet overs. You need to accelerate. And look at that shot. As more of a rocket leaving bullet shot. You know, most of the runs coming on the merit of the ball. You offer him width, he'll go towards the extra cover or the point region. If you bowl him onto the wicket, he'll go towards the mid-off probably.
Yeah, the previous shot went like a trace of bullet and reached the boundary in no time. He's got excellent bat speed. Zishan Abid, he's raced on to 32. He's looking dangerous in the middle. Oh, that is a smart ball. So that is exactly what they need to do. Just keep wearing your lens. Putanavitil has been a bit predictable today.
His first over was a bit quiet now. This has gone for plenty. So you need to make over for that. Either pick up a wicket of Zishan Abid. That's a key wicket here.
Oh, hit hard. But straight into the hands of the fielder. Zishan Abid will be completely dejected with that shot. It was in his area and just couldn't get any elevation whatsoever, and safe as a house. He's not going to drop those.
Well, that's what you say. You need to chip in at the right time and pick up a very important wicket of PST. Walking out with a great knock, Zishan Abid, but just couldn't get going. Scoring 32 or 14 deliveries. It's 56 for 2.
So Putanivitil has got his redemption after being hit for a couple of boundaries. Has picked up a huge scalp in the form of Zishan Abid, who's looking destructive. And in comes another very talented batter on your screens, is Rafiq Zaman. I was very surprised to see him not coming out to open today. Usually does come at that number 1 position and plays those free throwing shots. And he has a new role today. And straight away, he wanted to send that to orbit, missing it all completely. Lucky escape for Rafiq Zaman.
Well, when you need to give a sacrifice of your position, it has to be the captain that has been inches away from the leg stump. Well, you usually take a little time. At least the first ball, you need to play with the straight bat. But I think Rafiq thinks the other way around.
Oh, knocked him over, full and straight. What a sight for a fast bowler. Putanivitil getting 2 wickets now in his over. What a terrific turnaround to this game.
Well, he made an amazing comeback, coming across the wicket and trying to play across the line onto that straight delivery. Not a good idea. Should be a long walk for the captain. Rafiq Zaman departs without troubling the scorer. It's 57 for 3 PST.
A short stay for Rafiq Zaman. Very strange innings coming in from him. Just from the ball one, wanted to send it out of the park and tried again. But that time, Putanivatil got the better of him, and it's going to be another change in the bowling. Shanib is introduced from the Bukhatir end.
They need a bit of pressure there for Prim Heights as they lose their 2 key wickets back to back. And I think the spinners are doing fine job. And with this angle, it's clearly that you're trying to prevent boundaries, or trying not to give away a lot of runs. It's very difficult for the batsman to hit you for the big shots.
That's a very good ball. Just bowling it back off the length and bowling in the right line here. This is a good move by the captain, bringing him Shanib from the Bukhatir end, considering the batters will be targeting the longer boundary. So it's not going to be easy to hit sixes towards mid-wicket. Excellent ball. He's not letting the batters free their arms. What a terrific turnaround to this game. After 3 overs, the score was somewhere around 45 for no loss. And now we're into the 7th over. And they've managed to score just 57, and 3 top batters are back in the dugout. Oh, that's up in the air. Has he got enough? No, he hasn't. They are finding the fielders, and once again, it's Basil Hamid, safe as a house.
Well, we call him Superman from the Kerala. He won't miss the easy one. He likes to take the challenges. He is known for one of the finest fielder we have in the UAE. What a great moment it is for the team GLOBELINK WESTSTAR as they made a comeback, great comeback in the game, picking up yet another wicket of Irfan Khattak, who departs again on a duck. It's 58 for 4.
Well, this is more like a mini collapse here, and Zaman Atari is now the new man walked in. Not much time left, just the 3 more overs, and Shanib, well, he's bowling a dream over here. Cut away, and he's bisected it beautifully, and will find the boundary. So, good start here by Zaman. Shanib providing a lot of width on that occasion, and Zaman playing it equally well. That was a beautiful shot. But I think he'll be feeling a bit lucky that didn't go in the hands of the fielder. Full marks for the effort by the fielder. Excellent ball and go. Oh, he's dropped it. He's dropped an absolute dolly here.
Well, Gigi Janardhan can't believe it. Well, he's one of the finest fielder of the team. And look at that. Little extra bounce and should have been an easy catch. What have you done, Gigi Janardhan? He can't believe himself dropping such a dolly. 7 hours gone, 62 for 4 PST.
Yeah, this is a very good move here. Bringing in the premier spinner, Gigi Janardhan. It's a bit expensive in the first over. Trying to go for a big shot here and getting a thick outside edge, and will race away for a boundary.
Yeah, that shows a lot of intent there from the batsman of PRIM Heights Transport. And despite losing wickets in cluster, still going after the bowlers, and they're looking to post some decent total from here onwards. If they recover and they manage to get somewhere around 110, that will be a great achievement.
Played down the ground, just a single. So I think this. Oh, they're looking for 2. This is going to be close. A very good running, good game awareness shown by both the batters. There was never 2. But somehow they've managed to take a couple of runs here, and I think this is a good move here. Amjad will take strike. This is going to be a very interesting battle considering Amjad, he's not very comfortable against the spinners. He likes pace on the bat. And Gopakumar is an experienced campaigner.
Yeah, this is what Amjad Gul likes. He likes to go big, but that is just enough. That has straight gone to the fielder. And probably that's gone all the way. Yes, it is. A maximum.
Well, this is a humongous hit right down the ground, and he's got plenty of bat on that. So these are the little things which matter. That last previous delivery, there was never a 2. And they just managed to get those 2, and Amjad Gul came on strike and hit a huge maximum. And once again, well, that is in the air. Who wants it? Oh, he's made a mess of it. He has dropped Amjad Gul. You can't afford to be doing that here, Abid.
Your bowler needs support there. You can see the Gopakumar not happy with the efforts. I think the keeper should have called for it, but then it was a lot of time for the fielder to get underneath and take that one. Should have been taken.
Absolutely. These are regulation takes. He had plenty of time to climb underneath or hit really hard. And I think Gopakumar, he's got some foot to stop that, to go towards the boundary.
Yeah, he's got a big boot coming in front. That definitely has helped him not to concede boundary there, because Amjad is looking dangerous at the moment.
Full toss. And will be just a single. Amjad Gul is shown no interest whatsoever to come back for a second. And it will be Zaman to take strike in the next over. And I think Amjad Gul, he didn't know. I think he's just realizing that now. End of 8 overs, Premise Transport, 76 for 4. Right, then it's going to be the penultimate over. Some turn on offer. This is what we have seen throughout the tournament, and I think all these men, they've played so much cricket on this wicket that they should now realize that if you bowl in the right areas, just back of the length and vary your pace, just bowl a little slower, you get purchase from the track.
Well, that's gone again up in the air, and this time it has been taken. Well, it's Vishnu Sukumaran who made sure he reaches to it. That went to sky and came back. And he had a lot of time to settle himself underneath and takes that catch.
Well, this is good stuff. Very good bowling here. And Zaman not getting any connection whatsoever. And an easy catch here taken. These are the little things in the game which matter. That last over, that single was taken. There was a couple on offer. And what happened is Zaman was the man who took strike and has departed now, scoring just the 5 runs, 76 for 5. Farid Ghulam is the new man, walks in, not much time in his hands, just 10 more deliveries to go. So how much do you think Prem Heights Transport will be getting from here onwards, Abid?
Well, that last wicket has 10 their chances to get that 110. If the Amjad Gul takes more strike and he keeps on batting the way he was, I think they should be eyeing for the 100.
And I think this is a very good move by the batter, Farid Ghulam. He's just walked in the middle and not trying to do anything fancy, not trying to hit any big shots. Did the right thing, picked the single and give the man who is Amjad Gul, an explosive batter, just 9 more deliveries. And I think the majority of the strike should be taken here by Amjad Gul.
Well, indeed. He danced down the track, hits it straight to the fielder, Vishnu Sukumaran, who's taken wonderful take. He's a great fielder and athlete. I think GLOBELINK WESTSTAR Shipping has that little upper hand in the outfield. Despite dropping few catches, they're still doing fine job.
That's up in the air, but will fall in no man's land. So just one more delivery for Amjad Gul. It'll be very interesting to see this last delivery, if he's going to go for that big shot or take a single and come back on strike in the next over. Terrific spell, just the 6 runs given and 1 wicket taken. Anish, one of the pick of the bowlers in this game here. So this is going to be a crucial ball.
Last delivery, that has been trashed, that's up in the air and that's gone for a maximum. What a great hit, a solid connection. And that will end the over with a maximum. Well, it's 85 for 5 at the end of penultimate over PHT.
Let's have a look at that humongous hit. That was a gigantic six coming in from the blade of Amjad Gul. I was just mentioning if he would take a single and come back on strike, he had no intentions whatsoever. If it's in his area, he will go for it.
First thing I think Farid need to do is feed strike to Amjad Gul. I think all the supporters of PHT would like Amjad Gul to take charge. The way he smashed that ball, he looked in tremendous nick.
Yeah, all he needs to do is just pick up a single, get Amjad on strike, and he's trying to go for that glory hit. And clearly you can see his partner Amjad Gul, well, he's not very satisfied and I'm completely dejected here, Abid.
And look at that. Even he got clean bowled. Amjad was halfway the track. So the plan was to give me the strike rather taking charge on your hand. Something Farid didn't follow the plan, but he has to follow his captain's footstep back in the hut. He scores 2 of 3. It's 85 for 6.
Well, that was a very strange shot coming in from Farid Ghulam. All he needed to do is just take a single and get the man who's on form, who's seeing the ball well in the middle, Amjad Gul. And I think Rohit, he's a smart campaigner. He will try to take a single, and that is exactly what he tried. Oh, that was mighty close, and Amjad Gul, I think he was a goner.
Well, Prasanna can't believe it that has missed the stumps by a run-out chance. Even though it hit the bat at the bowling end, look at that. Oh, that was really close. There you go. Rohit clearly showing that he's not a proper batsman. He's not dragging the bat the way it should have been. But good news for PHT is that Gulldozer is on a strike.
The crucial last 4 deliveries. And how many can they get from here onwards? 14 more to reach that 100 mark, and that will be quite a challenging target for the opponents. Oh, missed it all completely, and he's bowled him. What a dream over coming in here.
And it's a smart bowling and smart captaincy as well. Lakshman Srikumar keeping that 1 over in the tank of Ajmal, and at the right time, he's knocking those bails out. Big walk for Amjad Gul as he walks out scoring 22 of 12. It's 86 for 7.
This is a terrific comeback from GLOBELINK WESTSTAR. At one point of the game, PRIM Transports, they were running away with the game. In the 3 overs, they opted to go with the floating power play in the third over, and they were somewhere around 45 for no loss. And that was the time when we assumed that they might reach a huge target. But credit needs to be given to the bowlers and also the captain making the right moves once again. Terrific ball right into the block hole. They're looking for two. The right call will settle for a single.
You've got to really mix it up, and I think Ajmal is doing a fantastic job. I think the team GLW have done a great job in terms of picking up those wickets at the regular intervals. They didn't let any batters settle. It was Zishan Abid initially who did the damage, and then Amjad Gul. The rest really couldn't reach anywhere closer.
Excellent ball. And that's... Oh, he wasn't... Oh, look at that. They're looking for two here. And now it's going to be a run out. So comedy of errors happening in the middle here.
Well, probably that's Rohit wanted a strike. He ran hard for it. Well, that wasn't in need, but nevertheless, you're batting on the final over. You have to give it all. Good follow from the bowler. He missed it on a first attempt. And Rohit was eager to get back on strike. He pushed his partner to run for the second. And he has to take a walk out. It's 87 for 8. It's 88 perhaps.
Well, this has turned out to be an excellent last over. Mohammad Ajmal, rather, delivering it for his team and not giving any freebies whatsoever. Once again, terrific bowling right on the money. He's targeting those stumps, and again, a bit of a mix-up. They just need to calm down a little bit. Rohit, he's already got his partner run out, and once again, this would have been close. And I think that's the end of the first innings, and PRIM Transport have managed to score just the 89. Global Link WestStar, they have done a magnificent and phenomenal job to restrict the opponents to a modest target of just 89 runs.
A great comeback by the team GLOBELINK WESTSTAR Shipping. At one juncture, we showed we'll definitely see 100 run on board. With Amjad hitting the bowlers for fun, but credit must be given to the spinners especially, and also Mohammad Ajmal. The way he finished his spell, he's picked up 2 wickets and done a fantastic job, contained a lot of runs. He bowled that first over, which went quiet and put the pressure on PHT, and they never recovered from there. It was always one end which was just leaking. Those wickets were going down in clusters, which had helped the team GLOBELINK WestStars Shipping to get those desirable numbers on board of 88 runs on board, and to win this game it will be 89 runs. Bukhatir League S10 powered by Fan Code. And we witnessed that team GLOBELINK WESTSTAR, after winning the toss, invited PRIM Heights to bat first and batting first, while they have got the number of 89 runs on board with a lot of wickets down. They lost 8 wickets in process. But it's time for the reply of the team GLOBELINK WESTSTAR. They need to chase it down, and it will be 90 runs target set for them. Of experience. He's got a lot of runs as well. He's making a comeback this tournament. He's a class bowler and batsman. Didn't use his bowling services though. Rohit. First ball, flicked it away beautifully. Straight to the fielder. This is a great connection there from Jiju, and it seems Jiju was up for it. He was ready. Something coming back to the right-hander. A lovely contest between these two. The other end, we've got the captain and former UAE, Lakshman Srikumar. Yeah, that's in the air, into the gap as well on the leg side. Chase for Amjad. First ball, and it's a boundary. Lakshman Srikumar very, very much controlled on that shot. And look at that. Wonderful. Next delivery. Oh, that a big curve after passing the stumps. Your swing should end at the wickets, not with the keeper, but excellent wicket keeping there from Zishan Abid, though he was diving to the right and then he had to switch the plan because the ball had a lot of swing in it. Soon it left the batter. Wide delivery. Probably need to get going if they get maximum runs from Rohit. Oh, what a pitch. What a pitch of delivery that is. That had almost everything in it. That seamed, that swung and beaten Jiju Janardharan completely. Very smart move there from Rohit. Finally understands that it's very important to have both the swing Lovely flick, much in control. Fielder have a little bit of a chase there. Only stick with one. Kept that stance wide open. One more time. It's down the leg side. Big shout there. Umpire is unmoved. That's a legal delivery. And look at that. Excellent idea. That's what you need to do. Keep it straight. Full. Should be well there. Troubled enough this time to Lakshman Srikumar. Last delivery from Rohit. Hit straight. Timed it superbly. Excellent connection, and that goes for 4. It's 12 for none at the end of first. Comes Adil Shahzad. He was earlier there at the toss. He thought that 120 would be enough on board. They are certainly shorter of that runs. And they need to come up with the plan B. Oh, good work by the keeper. That was a huge swing. Well, Awesh, that swing doesn't seem to be in control for PHT bowlers.
Well, the positive sign is that they are getting swing early on with the new ball, but it's just that not finding the right channel and have been rather off radar and just spraying the ball. And even in the first over, giving away extras, and even now Adil Shahzad starting off the over with an extra. They can't really afford to be giving any kind of extra runs from here onwards. They're defending a very modest total. Oh, swing in. Oh, that is not good stuff. Well, that is not going to please the captain one bit. You can't afford to be leaking these kind of runs. This is not good stuff here from PRIM Transport. Regulation take, and I think it was the captain himself, Rafiq Zaman. Just couldn't get hold of it, and expensive over already. So GLOBELINK WESTSTAR off to a flyer, utilizing his power play to its full potential. And that is exactly what we've seen throughout the tournament. Jiju and Lakshman, two explosive batters. And Lakshman Srikumar is on the move. Oh, that is not good stuff here. Well, this is a horrible start here from PRIM Transport. They are leaking runs and giving lot of extras. We just into the second over. Look at that. No control whatsoever. And that is always going away from the keeper. No chance at all to cut that off. This is not looking good. They just need to bowl in the right areas. Just like we've seen what GLOBELINK WESTSTAR did previous in the first innings. They were so precise with their line and lengths, kept bowling in the right channels and restricted PRIM heights to a low total of just 89 runs. Well, they are off to a flying start here, GLOBELINK WESTSTAR. This game is pretty much going in their hands once again. Well, Adil, clearly we can see he is struggling big time. And I think the senior statesmen need to have a word with him. He's a quality bowler. He has the tendency to bowl, to make the ball shape in towards the right-handers. Just needs to calm down. Maybe senior men just need to have a word with him. Yeah, that is much better. So this is the area he should be targeting to bowl to. He's bowling in the right lengths. He's struggling with the lines. Couldn't really control his swing in the last 3 deliveries we have seen here. Well, 67 is what is now required in 51 deliveries. GLOBELINK WESTSTAR are on the driving seat here. Yeah, he is struggling here, Adil. You can see Zishan Abid behind the stumps. He's not really happy with the effort put here by Adil Shehzad. He just needs to control his swing. Maybe just hold the ball cross seam. Somebody needs to have a word with him. That is what you do if you're struggling with the movement of the ball. Hold it cross seam and then just bowl in the right length.
At times it really affects your confidence and also your ego as well. As a fast bowler, you don't like to be known that you can't control anything.
Well, I think in this state, ego could be put aside here, Abid. He's clearly struggling here. He's already given a lot of extras. Well, I mentioned earlier, he's a quality bowler and does pick up wickets for his team. Just an off-color day for him. Can't really control his swing.
You have to give credit as well to these batters that they have really taken some runs against their ace bowler.
Much better delivery. That is the line he should be targeting. So already a lot of runs coming in, Abid.
That's what you say. At times, if your ace bowler gets hammered, gets gone for some runs, you as covering it up, you find yourself in difficult, awkward position. Either you can see Adil, because of those extras coming a lot, is that he's trying too many things.
Oh, that is a loud appeal. But it was always going down the leg side. So a lengthy and expensive over coming in. Let's have a look once again. Yeah, good decision by the umpire. That is always missing the leg stump. So productive over coming in from GLOBELINK WESTSTAR. They are 24 for no loss. So the captain has opted to go with another experienced bowler. It's going to be Irfanullah Khattak to be operating from Sharjah Cricket Academy end. And let's have a quick look at the field. He's got a deep cover, a deep third man, a deep square leg, long on and long off is in position. So the idea here would be to bowl little short here. No, he's opted to go for a fuller delivery. And this is a good start here from GLOBELINK WESTSTAR. They're cruising along very nicely. Another couple of big overs or even one good over from here onwards and it will all come down to almost run a ball. 65 is what is required now in 47 deliveries and Irfan Khattak, he needs to pick up wickets for his team. It's a terrific find. Had a pretty decent outing in this tournament. Does pick up wickets, and as we speak, he has just made a slight change in the field. So now the third man has come in the circle, and the mid wicket is gone back.
Just open the face of the blade at the right time, and the fielders are really not helping the course. The problem is that fielding needs to be more proactive while you're chasing low total, but it's the pressure of low total is on the fielders, also on the bowler as well. He bowled well. That was a good line, length, and also a bit of movement. The only error was not clean collect by the fielder, giving an extra piece of run.
Well, they need to pull up their socks from here onwards and bring their A game in the fielding. Still 63 requires. We've seen funny things happen in the tournament. Couple of wickets from here onwards. They'd be right back in the game. Good delivery, and rather an over-ambitious appeal for Irfan. It was way too high.
And they at times get tentative. At times they get really ahead of the game because these bowlers need a wicket here. The pressure, especially as a fast bowler with a new ball, when you don't get wicket or a breakthrough, you get frustrated. That's kind of a feeling must be going on these bowlers' mind. All these three fast bowlers couldn't pick up a wicket, and also they've gone for runs as well. Adil gave a lot of extras.
Yeah, that is a much better delivery. Yeah, you've got a very valid point here, Abid. All the bowlers, the fast bowlers, we've seen they've struggled in this innings. And I think it's just that the swing, even Rohit, when we saw in the first over, he was getting a lot of movement in the air. Just, they couldn't control the movement. And I think the captain needs to put his thinking cap on and maybe bring a spinner from here onwards.
Yeah, probably because sports, any sports in the world, if something is not working, the change is needed. So they need to change, maybe bringing spin. And we have seen this wicket has a lot for the spinners.
Irfan, he's bowling well here, but he's played in the gap, and it will be easy too for the batters. And this is what is required from here onwards. They don't need to play those big shots. They can wait for the opportunities. The game is pretty much in the hands of GLOBELINK WESTSTAR. So yeah, I think you're very much right here, Abid. They need to bring a spinner, considering there is purchase in this track, especially in the last innings of the day.
Well, one last delivery from Irfan Khattak, but before this over ends, I'll put a question for you. Awais, can you tell me who used to wear similar kind of pads in the international level which Jiju Janardhan is using at the moment?
And I'll get back to you after this ball, so I can Google it. That is a good shot, and that's been gone towards the boundary. So what a magnificent hit coming right from the middle of the bat, and what a sweet sound that made from the bat.
Yeah, that's a trademark Jiju Janardhan for you. He got onto the line of the ball and it looks very sweet and pleasing to the eye when he plays through the cover. 34 for none at the end of 3.
Yeah, so we were just talking about a spinner to be introduced, and Amjad Gul. Well, I think it's not a bad move considering Amjad Gul does have the knack of picking up wickets. Part-time bowler, not a specialist, but let's wait and see if he can get some purchase from the strike here.
Well, one thing is for sure that you'll get to see 6 googlies on your way. He bowls only googlies, doesn't get a lot of purchase, the proper leg break. So whenever he tries to roll his wrist on it, it gets the other way around. Just like that.
Yeah, but I've seen a lot of bowlers here in the domestic circuit. They bowl like a wrist spinner, leg spinner, but it comes out as a googly, and they themselves don't know how it happens.
Yeah, that's probably because trying a lot bowling googlies. Oh, this was a proper leg break there. So I think Amjad Gul has developed an art there. Well, it's probably took him, I think, maybe more than 20 years to develop that art.
He's a quality all-rounder, is Amjad Gul. Oh, that spun really sharp. So I think we need to take our words back when we said he just bowls those googlies. Well, he's got tendency to bowl lovely leg spin as well. Look at that. Brilliant, completely deceiving the batter.
Well, that was wonderful delivery, proper leg break. That's what I was saying, that he's developed this art. And wicket is equally supporting.
That is a very good ball once again. So Amjad Gul is doing a pretty decent job here. And I think even if PRIM Transport could manage to get dot balls from here onwards, that also will apply pressure on GLOBELINK WESTSTAR, considering there is spin on this wicket. And Amjad Gul, he's getting plenty of it. So I think Rafiq Zaman, I wouldn't be surprised if I see the captain Rafiq Zaman himself being introduced in the next over. Nicely flighted and waited and played it beautifully. What a beautiful, magnificent shot, rocking at the back foot and placing it, not trying to hit that hard.
Well, that's a classic cut shot, I would say. Look at that. He opened his leg stance and opened the offside wide, knowing where the fielders are exactly and placing it to the perfection. That's Triple J for you. Jiju Janardhan.
I'll have a look at that, Abid. No sixes as of now. Smart batting. Not looking for those big shots. There you go. Just after hitting a boundary, just take a single. 8 runs in the over, and that is exactly what they require from here onwards. After 4, 42 for no loss. Well, no Rafiq Zaman. It's going to be Irfan Khattak to continue. I think it's a good move considering Irfan Khattak, he was getting to land the ball in the right areas. He was bowling in the right channels. We saw deceiving the batters more than on occasions.
That's trapped. Oh, hit him right onto the pads, going down the leg side. Kashif Billah turns down the appeal. And there you go. That is reminders that we were in discussion about those pads. I wish you're still yet to answer the question.
Well, I just quickly Googled it and I found the answers. It was the magnificent pair of Team India, Sachin Tendulkar, of course, and Virendra Sehwag.
Oh, wonderful. Wonderful. Grateful marks to you. That, I think it was that era where we've seen those two legends open together, and a great era of cricket for Team India. Well, India has always been blessed with a great openers, always. And those were the keeping.
Short delivery, and that's up in the air. And I think that's the first wicket which has fallen in the form of Lakshman Srikumar. Just got surprised with that extra bounce, and Irfan Khattak finally getting his reward.
Well, you got to back your captain's decision. Rafiq Zaman stuck with the fast bowler, and it produced the result. Took the wicket of the captain of the opponents. Lakshman Srikumar is scoring 17 of 14 deliveries. He's walking out. It's 43 for 1.
New man walks in is Hari Prasanna. Finally, Premise Transport picking up a wicket. Well, I think the match is not over by any means. Still plenty of runs to be scored from here onwards. And if Prem Heights Transport can just pick up another 2 wickets, and that too one of could be Jiju Janardhan, that will be blessing in disguise, and they will be back in the game.
Yeah, they need to pick up wickets. If the door is open, they need to capitalize this. So you need to keep up the dominance on the batters.
Oh, loud appeal. And once again, just straying down the pads. And I think that is an excellent decision once again by the umpire.
Yeah, that was indeed was going down the leg side. Kashif Billah, one more time turning down this appeal. It's hard to convince him. Yeah, they're still having a chat about that previous delivery.
Well, Abid, he's bowled 9 balls. And as far as I remember, out of 9, 6 balls have hit onto the pads from Irfan.
That means it's something for the bowlers in this surface. All they need to do is bowl at the right length. The ball is keeping slightly low as well.
Oh, smashed. And he's got plenty of bat on that. So Jiju Janardhan continuing his striking here and breaking the shackles.
Well, I like the idea here where the bowler was trying to dominate. He pulled his length back. Jiju took the chance and it paid off. And that boundary will settle a lot of nerves.
You just need to be a little careful when you're bowling against this man, Jiju Janardhan. He's very strong if you bowl him anything short. And that last shot, he just bounced onto it. He's got such a good hand-eye coordination and has given his team an excellent start here. Well, Irfan Lakhatak has got 2 more deliveries and would love to pick a wicket from here onwards. And as we speak, there's a change in the field. So he's opting to bring the 3rd man in the circle. And the mid-wicket has now gone back.
Played with a straight bat. Yes, that's a smart move there. You already got a boundary. You need only less than 8 runs and over. You don't need to rush things up here. And considering Irfanullah Khattak who's bowling decent line and length.
Yeah, he's been the pick of the bowlers for Prem Heights Transport. We saw in the first over, Rohit, one of their premium bowlers, wicket takers, was struggling today with that extra swing he was getting initially in the first over. And then Adil Shehzad, that was 1 over he would want to forget in his life.
I think he should have tried to bowl with the cross seam as you mentioned. Or probably change the side, come from the different angle.
Perfect delivery and good tap and run. So excellent cricket all around. After 5, GLOBELINK WESTSTAR have reached the 50 mark for the loss of 1 wicket. Right, then just the 40 runs required in the last 5 overs, and the match is pretty much in the hands of GLOBELINK WESTSTAR. What a terrific ball. That was a dream delivery for any leg spinner in the world.
Got to give credit to Amjad Kul. You know this format doesn't really suit a lot to the leg spinners, but the way he's spinning the ball, that's gone up in the air, should be taken, yes! Rohit Bangash takes that beautiful take in the deep, and that's another wicket goes down. Hari Prashant departs.
Well, the golden arm has done the job once again for his team. A short delivery, and it was meant to be hit but just couldn't get any elevation, no power, and hitting it straight into the hands of Rohit. A safe fielder, an easy catch taken, and a short stay of Hari. And he'll have to depart after scoring just 150 for 2. A much needed wicket has fallen in the form of Hari, and another explosive all-rounder has walked in the middle. Is going to be Basil Hamid. What a terrific all-rounder he is. We didn't see him bowl in the first inning. That was a very surprise call. Usually does bowl his 2 overs, but now has come into bat and he's got a job in his hand. It's come rather in a pretty comfortable position here, Abid.
Well, indeed. Yeah, look at that smoothness in his batting and in his stance and maneuvering perfectly well. Well, that's what you get from the international arena. He's played a lot of international games for UAE.
Yeah, absolutely. He carries a lot of experience on his shoulders and plays according to the game awareness. Technically very sound batter is Basil Hamid. Just 39 more runs. So they can just do it in singles and doubles and wait for those bad deliveries when the opportunities is created. And what a brilliant shot coming in from the blade of Jiju. Short delivery, and he's bounced that and hit that to perfection.
Well, as you mentioned that wait for the bad deliveries, that was nothing less than a bad delivery. Drop shot and rest. It was quite easy for someone who's settled well, likes of Jiju Janardhan. He plays it exactly where it meant to be it. Onto the gap between the two fielders. Cuts it beautifully for 4 runs. And now things are getting out of control for Prim Heights Transport.
Yeah, the only way they can get back in this game is to just constantly pick up wickets. It's not going to be an easy task from here onwards. Jiju's well set and a wide L. That's not going to help the cause.
That's pressure for you. You can understand as if you got hit for a boundary, the next delivery you're over trying to pick up a wicket, and in process you missed your line.
Nicely driven straight to the fielder. So we'll just have a look at those extras column here, Abid. When you're defending such a low total, you can't really afford to be bowling so many extras, and that too in the shortest format in a T10 game. Well, that is a lot.
Well, you need to work on those. Definitely there is no comeback after this game for any team who gets ejected from here. But you have to learn those, to be disciplined in your bowling line and length. That's key. Those extras makes a lot of difference in the game.
Yeah, absolutely. That was a much better delivery, bowling in the right area, but smart batting by Basil. Just picking up a single and will retain strike in the next over. So 6 overs done and dusted, 58 for 2. Well, a new bowler is now introduced into the 8th over, and it's going to be Farid Ghulam. He's got plenty of responsibility on his shoulders, needs to pick up wickets. Yeah, not a very good start. just wavered, spraying it on that leg side. So I think GLOBELINK WESTSTAR, they've played some really smart cricket here. They've just waited for the bad deliveries, waited for the opportunities. On the other end, if we talk about PRIM Transford, they were just playing a lot of shots and weren't really calculative about their innings.
Well, I would come to that, but first of all, I just want to understand Farid Ghulam, who's using the crease and trying to bowl onto the pads. It's anyway going to go for wide, but Basil goes big, goes flat, gets 6 runs. What a beautiful hit that was.
Well, that has come straight out of the screws from Basil Hamid. Short delivery and bang. Just a short arm jab. And look at that. That sailed over for 6. Such a powerful striker, Basil Hamid.
Wonderful. It never looked like he was under pressure, or it never looked like at all that he had to work hard to get that maximum. Wonderful batting. This is from Superman from Kerala.
Oh, that has been tonked away. Oh, that is a mighty maximum.
That's a monster hit, and it's out of here. Basil Hamid is playing all sort of a different shots altogether. You can't bowl full toss to this man. He timed it beautifully and perfectly. That was one of the biggest 6 that I've seen here in this tournament so far, and that's why, no wonder why Zishan Ahmed is checking his willow.
Look at that. That is any day more than 110 meters. That is a huge maximum. Wow. Well, Basil Hamid, we have seen glimpses rather of what he's done in this tournament, and he's doing exactly the same now.
Well, Junaid Siddiqui, eat your heart out after hitting the biggest 6 in the tournament of a T20 World Cup in Australia. Now, his teammates in the international side is competing it very well. And I've asked Junaid Siddiqui that what was that muscle that you have showed after hitting that big 6? And he's come back with the reply that that's a power of shawarma.
Yeah, I still remember that hit. That was a monstrous hit, a huge one. And that was pretty much viral all over the social media.
Yeah, that's for sure. That's going to be viral because people know that in this part of the world we have delicious food and very healthy as well at the same time. So that's what Junaid Siddiqui was intent. But I think a lot of credit must be given to the support staff who work day and night with them, the team, even these bowlers who get a very few chance to bat up to the order, but when they get, they can surprise the world.
Yeah, absolutely, Abid. Oh, what just happened there? And everybody is seeing the funny side of it.
Well, that ball has moreover spun, and that was quite surprising where he didn't try to bowl an off cutter. He was trying to bowl that leg cutter though, and the ball has come into the right hander. Wow.
Well, Abid, if you can just continue doing that, that is a special delivery and a hard delivery to hit.
Yes, he can do that. Now, wonderful. But I think it took him a little while to realize where it needs to be bowled. Well, because the damage has already been done in the over. He's gone for 14 of just 4 deliveries. Expensive.
Yeah, not getting the line and length correct, especially to Basil Hamid, bowling that full toss to him, and he's not going to miss out on that. He's a special talent. An international player is Basil Hamid. Steps down the ground and will just be a single. So 15 runs already in this over, and Basil Hamid will be playing the last delivery of this over.
Well, Jiju coming down the track for that, I think that's the right idea because he's not offering any pace. So you have to get to the reach of the ball. The idea was right, but he didn't time that one. I think even Basil would try to do something similar because Farid is not going to offer you any pace.
Well, he is, I'm sure, going to go for a big hit here, Basil, and slap towards mid-wicket. But it'll be just a single. So an expensive over coming in from Ghulam Farid, giving away 16 runs. And after 7, 74 for 2.
Coming back into the attack is Adil Shahzad, who didn't had a great start. Well, he tried to bowl the second over of the game, given 12, a lot of extras over there. He need to be disciplined on his bowling line and length. With no shine on the ball will not get a lot of movement here, but not a bad delivery to start with, angling it in to the right-hander. And equally played well by Basil, keeping it all along the ground. This looks like an easy chase there for GLOBELINK WESTSTAR. A very watchful there, Jiju Janardhan knows that there is nothing no pressure whatsoever on these batters at all. They can easily just win this game. All they need to do is be disciplined on that batting and just bat on merit. We flashed that one through the extra covers. No chance for a fielder. And that will run away for 4 runs. Will choose the bad deliveries, and that was offered a lot of width outside off, a little bit fuller. And somebody like Basil Hamid will say thank you very much. It's got a beautiful timing, and the placement was even better. Now 10 more needed to win. Oh, what a great Yorker that is. But Jiju was quick enough to realize that he need to run for that one. And very well responded by Basil. Well, he wasn't thinking about running. It was his partner who pushed him to take that run. That's where you set a proper example, the proper example for the players that you're winning this game. No need to rush in. Oh, that's been up in the air and over the cover. That's gone all the way for 6 runs. What a beautiful hit that is from Jiju Janardhan. They're just shy of 3 runs to win this game. Look at the timing, placement, hand and eye coordination. Well, I can watch that replay all day long. What a remarkable shot that is. He loves to play onto the extra cover region. He loves to go through the covers. And he timed that one to the perfection, and that sailed over all the way for a maximum. 1 hit away from the victory. Well, probably we need to wait and watch that for the next over as well. Jiju moves to 35 of 20 deliveries. This has been a great batting display where his partner is batting on 22 of 10 deliveries. It's 88 for 2 at the end of 8. Well, just 2 needed of last 2 overs, and Rohit Bangash has come to bowl that penultimate over. Just to bowl those last 6 deliveries of his. Haven't picked up a wicket, was not succeeded. His first over, it has given 12. Now he's come back. Probably they're looking to pick up at at least a wicket from here, because the game is clearly in favor of GLOBELINK WESTSTARS. They're testing him on a back foot. Pulled his length back, and that's given wide. Over the head of Jiju Janardhan. And the score is level. Only one needed to win. Well, all the fielders are standing up front, trying to save that single. It's a floating power play, because these batters didn't take the floating power play initially. It's been given one for the over as well. One needed. Drop and run, quick running, and that's it. There it is. GLOBELINK WESTSTAR Shipping have won this game by 8 wickets, and that's a thumping victory up against Prime Heights Transport. This has been a wonderful contest. Great batting, bowling and fielding as well from the GLOBELINK Stars. Solid performance from Jiju Janardhan along with Basil Hamid. They batted really well. They've done their job decently. Jiju made sure that he takes team home. Remained unbeaten on 36 of 22. Where his partner played that cameo of 22 with just 10 balls, Basil Hamid. Both of them remained unbeaten. Not a lot of success there in the bowling department of Prim Heights Transport. A wicket for Amjad and a wicket for Irfanullah Khattak. And they're both given the economy of 8 in their 2 overs. That is the only positive to take out of this game for Prim Heights Transport bowlers. So Rohit Bangish gone for some runs. And Adil Shehzad also been expensive. Farid gone for 16 is only over. The time for the match summary for this plate qualifiers number 4, and it says Zishan Abid, who scored 31 runs of 15 deliveries, and Amjad Gul for his blistering 22 of 12. But in reply, it was GLOBELINK WESTSTARS who's dominated. You need to give credit to Mohammad Ajmal and Putan Vittal as well. Both of these bowlers have pulled things back when Prim Heights were going and sailing smoothly. But in reply, it was never enough on board for Prim Heights to defend 90 runs, where GLOBELINK WESTSTAR Shipping have dominated up front. The openers gave them a good start. Lakshman Shrikumar with 17, 22 coming in by Basil for unbeaten. And then Jiju Janardhan is scoring the most number of runs, 36 of 22 deliveries, and he remained not out. And GLOBELINK WESTSTARS registered a win over 8 runs. What a great contest we have witnessed today. And that's it from the Combox. We had only one game today. As we prepare tomorrow, we'll get double headers as well. But right now it's time to go downstairs for the post-match presentation, where we have got Waisali with the player of the match.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the post-match presentation of 30th Bukhatir League S10 2024, powered by Fan Code. Well, first, I would like to thank Sharjah Cricket and its administration involved behind the scenes for such a wonderful tournament. We would also like to thank our sponsors, powered by sponsor and official streaming partner, Fan Code, event partner TCM, support sponsor oursook.com. In match number played quarter-final, GLOBELINK WESTSTAR has defeated PRIM Transport by 8 wickets. Commencing ahead, we would be moving on to the awards for the night, and the award will be presented by the Honourable Match Referee Mr. Tehseen Javed. Our Sook player of the match goes to Mohammad Ajmal from GLOBELINK WESTSTAR for his brilliant performance, picking up 2 wickets and giving away just the 6 runs. He's been simply outstanding. He's bowled in the right areas and picked up 2 quality wickets when his team required him to do so. Congratulations, you were simply exceptional. Brilliant performance. What do you have to say?
Firstly, I would like to thanks to GLOBELINK WESTSTAR. They gave me the opportunity for playing this tournament. So today's wickets feel like good for bowling and batting. So today is our day. That's why we win the match.
Well, you were simply exceptional. And one last question: that who would you want to dedicate this award to?
For my team and my family. Thank you.
You played exceptional. Congratulations and best of luck. Right then, that's all from the post-match presentation, and it'll be goodbye for now. But join us tomorrow as we have 2 more games lined up. Till then, goodbye. God bless.